Alright, welcome back everybody, and sorry about that quick, well, maybe not so quick break. We had a little bit of a discrepancy here in the rules, and as a result, both sides have agreed, maybe a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek agreement, but we're going to be actually restarting this match at 0-0, so it looks like I was actually on time for this matchup, and it's Gun Squad versus Boo, so welcome everybody tonight. Tonight's GvG showdown between Gun Squad and Boo in the 15 vs 15 matchup for the Tier 2 Invitational Tournament. We are going to be starting here as soon as I get a timer for the first round. That is going to be really the second time we're doing the first round tonight, but that's alright. The score right now, starting back 0-0. And just waiting on the tick timer from both guilds. You want a little bit more of an explanation, feel free to gossip amongst each other and come up with the best answer on why this is restarting. And anybody have a time yet? A little bit unorthodox, but it sounds like we weren't quite clear enough on one of the rules that Gun Squad might have been trying to not necessarily break, but you know, take advantage of. And as a result, it kind of resulted in a little bit of a pay-to-win type of advantage that we felt was against the rules, and as a result, we are restarting this matchup back to 0-0. And I'm still just, alright, we got this first round, times 2, going to be starting here in 1-0-0, so that's 60 seconds from now at 1-0-0 on the tick timer. Gun Squad, your team on the left towards the south, they are in red. Boo to the right on the north, they are your team in green. And we just got 40 seconds here. And one thing I'm looking at over here at Boo's composition right now, it looks like they have lighter melee train, not quite to the point that BGA ran the other night when they ran 5 melee alongside him the night previous to that. Looks like they have at least 6 melee, maybe a little bit more. Can't tell about a couple classes, but they do have at least 2 warriors along with 4 guardians. And Gun Squad on the south, I'll see if I can get a better look at their composition after this round. So we have 6 seconds starting in 5, 4, 3, and we are off with some pre-buffing down by the Gun Squad on the south. A little bit of blasting smoke right now, and a couple of people not really getting any stealth. We see a dagger elementalist kind of ride the lightning in to get the early static and swap back to staff. He's back on the south side by the ranger that's getting pew-pewing that alley up on the north side from Boo. Now we have the big clash, big engage, lots of purgings and a lot of marks going off, a couple meteors down there from Gun Squad, and Boo backs off to the north. Gun Squad back split on the south side, and we did have one go down right there actually, and that was a something that I cannot quite see, and 2 Boo are actually down. They're on the opposite side of the map, so I did not have a good look on that, but this match already down 2 for Boo, so Gun Squad has the advantage. Again, as we saw in the previous rounds that did not end up counting, Gun Squad leaping up on some of the casters and a little bit of gank pressure over there, and they did get one down again from Boo, so now it's a 12 vs 15 going Gun Squad's way. Boo trying to put as much pressure on the melee from Gun Squad as they can, but they can't really force them to pull back. Boo still on the assault, now finally pulling back for a regroup as Gun Squad doing the same on the south, getting a regroup, and now it looks like they are going to be pushing. I can't tell, it looks like they do have hammers out right now. And there's one down, a Boo in a Shadow Refuge. It looks like, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get up or not. We do have a Lich out from Boo. Gun Squad still on the south side, being the aggressor, clearly in control of this match as they were in the previous couple. And Boo, another one goes out for Boo, another one down for Boo, and they're not going to be able to get them up. Now there's 3, 4, 5 of them down for Boo, and I don't think they're going to get any of them up. They get stomped out. That match is going to get called before they get cleaved out. That round 1, repeat times 2, going in favor of Gun Squad. 1-0 on this set for tonight.
That was a really good job.
As they RP walk back to the south. A little bit upset by that decision, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, what did you guys think of what actually happened? Where did Boo go wrong, and what did GS do right?
It just seemed like Caliburn was pushing in a lot by himself. Like I said in the previous round, I think he needs to wait for his backline to get them low a little bit, poke them a little bit, and then go in. It just seems like he's going in with them being full health, and then they're just bombing them, and everybody's dying.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel there's a disconnect between Caliburn's melee. I saw him alone quite a few times already, and if he could patch that up, maybe, you know, focus the damage in certain spots, maybe run a wall. Like, I can't underestimate wall enough. Like, I can't understate wall enough. It's just so good that I feel like, you know, every guild should run one or two. It's just so good, and that might help alleviate some of that caster pressure that's coming from GS.
You know, one thing I see a lot of Necros over there on the boost side, at least 3, maybe 4 of them, but I see Gun Squad really getting a free release on pretty much whenever they're pushing. They're not really getting caught too much in the red circles, and that could be a result from the food choices that Boo is actually making tonight. And I'm not sure if they've run this in the previous GvGs, but it looks like they're running is that the Dragon Buns with 200 power for 30 seconds after killing an enemy versus, let's see what the Necros from Gun Squad are running. Typically, you like to see your Necros and casters running some of the plus Condi duration or Seaweed Salad to get some of the extra damage on that 10% multiplier. That could be affecting Boo's ability to get some caught by not running the extra Condi duration on some of their Necros.
Yeah, I just got information that GS's comp is 2 Thieves. They're running Hot Gun plus Beyond B, and they're running 3 Ellies, Calm Eaton, Redshift, and Redshift Elements, and Schnicky. And I think Schnicky is the Scepter focus one. And they're running 2 Necros, Kobe and Brobatty, 3 Warriors, Form, Lauren, and Rowan Balls, and then 4 Guardians.
A little bit of the contrast as far as the caster pressure goes between Boo and Gun Squad then, because I know that Boo they have got at least 6 casters back there, including looks like 3 or 4 Necros, 2 or 3 Ellies, compared to Gun Squad only running 2 Necromancers.
Yeah, I expected there to be a few more Necromancers, judging by how much range damage that they're outputting. I think that their gank is doing a lot of work and generating a lot of downs in areas that Caliburn cannot reach to get a quick res off.
And did I hear you right? They got 2 Thieves and a Scepter Focus Ellie?
Mm-hmm. That's their gank. They're running 0 Mesmers, 2 Thieves, and 1 SF Ellie.
Alright, and then on the opposite side of things, it looks like, I know we've seen at least 1 Ranger and from Boo, along with a Thief after dropping a Shadow Refuge, and you know they start with a Veil, so they have at least 1 Ranger, Thief, and Mesmer for Boo, going against 2 Thieves and a Scepter Focused Ellie from Gun Squad. And we are just waiting here for the tick timer on the second second set of tonight's matchup, with Gun Squad currently in control of this match 1-0 after getting up 2-0, but then having the matches discounted and after a little bit of an interpretation of the rules discrepancy. So we are starting this match back over. It's 1-0 currently.